Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today we are back on the Vauxhall Adam, the red one that's been sitting outside quite a while, just trying to get parts, just trying to work stuff out. Today we've got quite a big job going on. I'll explain everything. Let's bring it in. And then we're going to go through a few bits and pieces and just explain exactly what is going to happen today. So let's get into it. Let's bring it in. Let's do this. Right. Okay, guys, we've got the Vauxhall Adam back in the workshop. Finally, just trying to sort out bits and pieces, but I had to put a new battery in. So we've got a brand new battery in place there. I have got a wheel sensor, ABS sensor for this car now. That was for the passenger side. I took it off, if you remember rightly, on the last video. That was the old one, and this is the new one. So we've got to put that on for the passenger side front, and then that should solve our ABS problem on the dash. But the biggest thing today really is going to be this windscreen, because if you remember rightly, we have got a crack going up the windscreen, and there's no way that that's staying like that, especially we've got to take it for an MOT. That has to be changed. So the windscreen guy is on his way this morning, and I'm going to set you up. We're going to get the windscreen done first, and then we're going to move on. I have got a bonnet for this one in colour, so we're going to put that on as well, see how that goes. I have got the bumper painted, but I'm waiting for that central grille to turn up. Once that grille turns up, we can put the bumper on. But yeah, so a few bits and pieces, plus as well I want to get the wheels off, clean the wheels, clean the inside. So we've still got loads of bits and pieces to do on this car, but first thing to do is the windscreen. So let's get set up. Yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, guys, as you can see, a nice new windscreen. So, yeah, that had to be done. I've got to be honest, it had to be. There's no way I could have left that damage on there. It wouldn't have passed the MOT, so it had to be done. So that's that sorted out. Next thing I want to do is I want to take the car over onto the ramp, take it up in the air, take all four wheels off. Once the wheels are off, I'm going to give them a clean on the inside, really sort of, clean them up outside. We'll go outside and do that in a bit. And then I want to put that ABS wheel sensor on this side that I showed you earlier. And then we're going to have a good old crack at the inside of this car as well. Possibly going to take the seats out and really sort of give it a good clean underneath. Give the seats a good clean as well. The leather part is really good. There's a few cracks here, but everything else on the seats are really nice. And it's just obviously the middle upholstery fabric parts that I really want to do. But I want to get underneath that. I want to get underneath the seats to give it a good clean. It really makes a big difference when you do that on any of these cars. So we're going to do that as well. But yeah, let's get the wheels off first and then get that sensor on. This one here. This is the new one. So let's get that on. But yeah, it's getting there. Slowly pushing forward. I have got the bonnet as well in colour. It's over there on the top. And we're going to put that back on in place as well. But yeah, let's get set up. Let's carry on. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, all four wheels are off and out the front, ready to be cleaned. So we'll do that in a second. But before we do, just want to quickly show you the ABS cable. Sits like that. It actually got to sit up there a little bit further, but it does actually sit like that. Clips onto these little grommets here and here, and then plugs in down there. So yeah, that's done. But I want to quickly show you these rear drums, because we've got to take these apart. Both sides, we've got to take them apart, because what happens is these originally painted black, okay? And the paint that flakes off goes down the gaps and creates this rubbing, grinding noise. Whilst we're in there, we're going to do a service on the brake drums as well. Adjust them very slightly so they grab a little bit better than that. They should be grabbing a little bit quicker than that. They are grabbing, but they should be grabbing a bit better. And again, you can hear it on this one. So there's a load of rubbish and crap inside that. So I really want to get these off and give them a good clean as well. But before we do that, let's get outside. Let's give the wheels a good clean. And yeah, crack on. So let's do this. Right, okay, we are getting somewhere. Yeah, wheels all nice and clean and tidy. All on the inside, you see me do that. You see me do the rear drums as well. They were in pretty good condition, just when he's blowing out. And it stopped that. There's a little bit of dust and stuff in the bottom of the drum. And there's no way of it to get out. And obviously that flaky plate and the paint and stuff like that. It's just all cleaned, all been tidied. So that's all done. It's actually looking really smart now. This is a really nice, smart little car. Put the bonnet on that I got, the one I got in colour. Spot on in colour. Absolutely spot on. There is a couple of bits that's like little chips and stuff that you can see a bit there. But it is end of the day, it's a second-hand bonnet. It's not a new bonnet. It hasn't been painted, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of touch-up here and there with a couple of little bits and pieces. Again, on this side here. But yeah, a little bit of touch-up, but that'll make it look much, much better. There's actually a little bit needs doing on this wing as well. Over here, a couple of stone chips there, and a little scuff. Going to put the polisher on that to see if we can polish that right out to make that better. But yeah, it's in good condition, and it's the right colour. It's absolutely spot on the right colour. So yeah, very, very good to get that. Quite lucky really, because there's not many of these bonnets around. Even parts for these Adams, there's not a lot of parts around for these cars. But yeah, also I want to show you on the scan tool, we have got 2 codes that have come up. I did clear it with the ABS light, so that's now clear. I'll just quickly show you when we come in here. Let me shut that door. So now when I start the car, so all we've got now is these seatbelt lights, but it's through the system. So you go through the system like that, and then bang, it's all clear. And then once you put the seatbelt, you see the seatbelt lights flashing there as well. So you just put the seatbelts on the front too, because I'm sitting in the seat. It wants me to put the seatbelts on. So yeah, that is the ABS light all sorted in the car. So that's good news. Yeah, he's getting there, this car. It really, really is getting there. But we cannot do the bumper. We cannot put that front bumper on. So, yeah, it's a real shame that we can't complete it. I would like to get that front end done, and then continue, like, sort of putting it all back together and completing it. Now we're getting close. But we've still got to give it a clean. So what I'll do now, I think what I'll do is I'll move it off the ramps. Let's move it off of here. Let's go forward a little bit over to there. Remove the seats and have a good inside internal clean up. And yeah, we'll give a good clean up under the seats and do our normal stuff. The boot is not that bad actually. It's weird, this boot. I had to open the boot. You have to press that, and then it opens. How weird is that? I've not come across that before. But yeah, a little bit sort of dirty in the back. So I want to hoover that out as well. Get that cleaned up. The actual back seats are really nice. These black leather seats are really, really nice. But I just want to wipe them over and give them a good clean. You know, wipe all over this. Just the normal stuff that we do on the cars, guys. You know the stuff we do. So yeah, let's. I'll move it forward. I'll get you set up. Let's crack on now with the inside. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys, I've had to bring the seats inside because they were actually outside getting some sun. The sun's now gone in and it's starting to rain. So I've had to bring them in, but you can see they're really, really clean now. Nice. Yeah, back to brand new as they look in. And obviously the inside as well. We just did that as well, all the carpets. Back seats, the bench seat, look how shiny, nice and clean they are all looking now. So yeah, clean all the plastics, wiped around all the plastics before I put the seats back in position. Hoovered and upholstery cleaner, the water vac thing, gotcha. All on the carpets underneath as well. So we are nice and clean and tidy now. Very, very good. So yeah, we're getting there with the inside. We are getting there. Still got to hoover out this and do this, but yeah, they're not bad. These, I do like these seats. They're like there's only 2 seats at the back on the bench here, 2 seats, but they're really comfortable seats to sit on, I tell you. So yeah, this got 2 keys. I forgot it had 2 keys, this car. It's got 2 keys as well. But yeah, nice and clean and tight. Still got to do the back here, the boot, the tailgate. It's all got to be cleaned up and stuff, but we'll do that in a second. I think what we'll do now is get the seats back in position, and then we'll move on to the tailgate on the rear end. Possibly do the door shuts as well. There's a bit dirty. Done the plastics and the door cards, so they're all nice and clean. So yeah, this car is definitely moving along nicely. But yeah, let's get set back up. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, it is looking a lot cleaner now. Very, very good. Still got to do the door shuts, so bits and pieces, but it's slowly looking a nice, decent car. It really is. Done the actual boot as well, so I'll show you that. Nice and clean and tidy. And wiped around. This edges here still needs a clean as well on the outside, so I've still got to clean it, but I don't want to clean it until we've absolutely completed it with the bumper on the front and all those bits and pieces done. And then once we've done that, then we can go for an MOT. And yeah, it's not going to take long really. Once I get the grille, it's ordered, the grille for the bumper. Once I've got that, put it in place, put the bumper on, MOT. Yeah, it's not going to take long now after I've done all this work, especially on the inside. It's all been cleaned up down there as well. A couple of nice, they are bucket seats on the back here, didn't they, on that bench? A couple of bucket seats on the back. It's only a 4-seater car, this one. But yeah, it is definitely getting there. but I've run out of time today. That's all I can do. So that's going to be the end of today's video, guys, on this little Vauxhall Adam. Once I get the parts for the grille for the bumper, I'll come back and we're going to complete this one. But for now, it's got a nice new windscreen. It's a lot cleaner. We've put the bonnet on. We've done the wheels. Yeah. Oh, and the ABS sensor. We've done that today as well, didn't we, earlier? So the ABS sensor is those no lights on the dash now. So yeah, that is going to be the end of today's video, guys. Don't forget, like, share and subscribe if you can. I really appreciate all the support if you can do any sharing. And drop me a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.